Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Toasted and it has absolutely been a while since I last posted a video. It's been about 10 months and I'm really sorry. I put up a community post the other day to help describe why that is, but I'm back. We'll see how long it goes, but I'm hoping to be back for a while. Today we're going over the subreddit myRLGBT, which is just like the subreddit myIRL, but it's a lot more relatable to people in the LGBTQIA plus community. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Why don't we just hop right in? myRLGBT, my 18th birthday, the fear of drunkenly coming out to my family. Oh God. That's one thing that I'm happy about with the drinking age being so much higher in the United States where I am. Is that that's not really something I need to worry about. However, I do understand the fear of coming out, especially if you are unaware of where they stand on that type of thing. It can be quite terrifying. There are many people that have no clue that I haven't come out to because I have no clue where they stand on that type of thing. Or the way I usually go about it is if you don't really care about them usually, if you don't really want to hear their opinions, then you don't need to. If you are scared to tell them, don't tell them. Like, I can understand the fear of being drunk and coming out accidentally, but yeah, if you are afraid or do not want to come out, you do not have to. There is no pressure on it. There's no reason for you to feel the need to. You can just keep going until you are ready to come out. So yeah, on to the next one. myIRLGBT. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm bi. yeah. I don't know where, but I will be incredibly homosexual along the way. Incredibly bisexual, incredibly pansexual, just queer. I'll be incredibly queer along the way. Absolutely. myIRLGBT. Don't talk to me until I've had my piping hubcap. I can speak, guys. Don't talk to me until I've had my piping hot cup of she/her pronouns coffee from the liberal store Starbucks. True. Do not talk to me until I've had my cup of she/her in the morning. You know, my cup of she/they. Don't talk to me until I've had my pronouns in the morning. You know, I'm not truly ready to talk to anybody until I've had my pronouns. myIRLGBT. I'm going to weight cycle to see effects of HRT faster. First, I'm going to lose weight, and then I'm going to have to gain back the weight I lost, and then I'm going to have to gain back the weight I lost. So, this is extremely relatable to me personally. I've never been a large person. Granted, I think that's more of my metabolism in this situation. I've never really had to deal with weight issues, but I can understand how losing weight, like having the motivation to finally lose weight and then realizing that in order to get the results that you want in that situation, you have to gain weight back. That's why I relate to this so much. I have issues gaining weight, and I've been on HRT for 4 months and haven't seen many results. So as much as I would love to do that same thing, I have issues gaining any weight at all. I've been around 140 pounds for the last 3 years. Like, as much as I would love to do this, to be able to see the results faster, I really can't. And this is just me like sharing a story of mine to try to relate, but I absolutely understand that struggle. And for anybody out there, sometimes it just takes time. You may not be able to go and do these extra little like stuff to help see results faster. Sometimes you're just gonna have to sit there and wait, and I'll be there with you. I'm in the same situation. I can't do any of this to help see the results faster, so I'm having to just sit here and wait. And honestly, I think that helps me appreciate myself more because I'm taking that time to watch myself grow. Absolutely not saying it's bad if you want to do all this. In fact, if you want to see the results faster, I completely say go ahead. I can understand how gender affirming it is, but if you can't, don't be ashamed that you can't. I can't either. There will always be people on both sides. There will always be people out there who are like you. So don't be afraid. Just stick along for the journey. myIRLGBT. First time with a penis.
Now remember, the objects
Let me
together.
pee, I gotta go.
All of it in. None
Get
of it
all of it in.
drip.
Come on, don't
It's
no
our
drip.
first try.
Whoa, in. Stay in.
Oh,
All
no.
of it.
There,
Don't let it drip.
Yeah. Yeah. That is one of the more difficult things. It's very difficult to control. Me, I, or LGBT. I am a simp for women. You know? Just love them. Beautiful. I am a woman myself, but hot damn. Women are just great. Y'all feel the same? So cool, so great. Women? Pretty rad. Sometimes I look at one and giggle because how can you be so great? Nice, pretty, cool, interesting. What more can you ask for? Ha, women. All I have to say to that is, yeah. Women. Men too sometimes, but mostly women. There are a few men, but women. Absolutely. Me, I, or LGBT. Okay, I'm a fight coming to terms with my sexuality. Damn, internalized homophobia got hands. Yes. Yeah, this one hits pretty close to home. I spent a long time coming to terms with my sexuality. In fact, I don't think I finished. um, there's just so much that's taught to you, like indirectly from a young age, whether directly or indirectly, just this by society. I know that sounds kind of weird, but just by society, that it's assumed to be the default to be straight. And people are usually taught not to question it, but trying to come to terms with it. Internalized homophobia is just a thing that most people have without realizing it, because there's so much that was taught to them, whether directly or indirectly, that it's difficult. And one of the steps to coming to terms with your sexuality is overcoming that internalized homophobia, realizing that it's okay to not be straight. It's okay to be queer. It's okay to be bi. It's okay to be pan. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be lesbian. It's a tough step, I understand, but it is a step that has to be made in order to appreciate yourself, actually understand yourself. Introspection is one of the most difficult things that pretty much anybody in this community has to go through, because we're taught from such a young age that straight is the default. So we have to go through that introspection, but it is incredibly rewarding. And if you're coming to a point where you don't know if you want to keep pursuing this because you're not sure, it is incredibly rewarding, because even if you find out that you are straight, you're that much more confident in your sexuality. Questioning is just like a regular step, but coming to terms with it, overcoming that internalized homophobia that's just been taught to us is difficult, but it's incredibly rewarding. And I believe in you. I believe you could do this. You got this. Me, I, or LGBT. There is no correct way to be gay. There will always be something. Don't come out, you're a liar. Come out, you're being gay at us. Have kids, you're a terrible example. Don't have kids, you must be a groomer. Get married, you're ruining an institution. Don't get married, you're a promiscuous deviant. Be effeminate, you're acting like I don't feel comfortable saying it. Be masculine, you're trying to hide it from us. March in the streets, you're politicizing identity. Get shot in a bar, not the time for politics. I'm so fucking tired. Dude, you've pretty much nailed it. All those items are way people try to reconcile their homophobia. I'd be fine with it if you wasn't, didn't, wouldn't, etc. Unfortunately, that is a lot how our world is right now. And it is difficult to face. It's difficult to talk about. It's difficult to hear. But one of the things that gets me through it is thinking about how all these people are saying these things because they are afraid of how confident you are in who you are. If they weren't afraid of you, there would be no point in them trying to put you down. Think about how you were before you came to terms with yourself, before you figured out you were queer, before you figured out you were trans, even if you haven't yet. Think about how that feels. They're doing that. They're trying to put you down because they're terrified of what you can do now that you're actually confident in yourself. They try to put you in a terrible position and make you feel bad because that's how they feel. They feel bad. They're uncertain in who they are, and they're terrified that you do. So feel good about yourself. Don't let these people who are just trying to make you feel bad because they feel bad too, don't let them get to you. Feel good in yourself because that's what's scaring them. That's what's making them want to be mean to you, because you know who you are. You're confident in your identity, and you know what you want to do. You know who you are. You know who you like. You know you know yourself. And they don't know themselves the way that you know yourself. So don't let people who don't know who they are prevent you from being the best of you. Lastly, let's hit it off on a little funny. Me when I'm in a being gay competition and my opponent is a Greek god. I love that one. I love that so much. One of my favorite things that I just randomly bring up to my friends when talking about how gay the Greeks were, I say, the Greeks invented threesomes, but the Romans added women. It's just so funny. Like, because if you think about Greek mythology, of course, Apollo, pretty gay. Of course, he dated women too. The Daphne, tree nymph, that thing. But yeah, Greek mythology is incredibly gay. And I love making jokes about it. It's so funny. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am really glad to be back and making this type of content. If there's another subreddit that you want to see in the future, please let me know down in the comments, and I would be happy to go look in some of them, because I don't really browse Reddit a lot. I really only do it for these videos. So there's a lot that I just haven't seen that I would love for you to share. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Of course, everybody says it, but I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.